Okay, here for a Theros Swiss draft. So what do we see here? We see Dad Asp, Wingstein Rider, Hundred Handed One, Shipwreck Singer. So I really think Hundred Handed One is the best pick in the pack. I do think Asp is great. If Hundred Handed One wasn't in here, it's between Wingstream Rider and Nessian Asp. Stone Shock Zion is also really good. Um, Worst ever. So I'm gonna go with the hundred-handed ones here, just because I do think that it's better than Asp or Wingstein Rider, although I think it's pretty close. So if we're looking at the White Devotion here, we've got Evangel of Heliod. Sealock Monster is good in blue. Centaur Battlemaster double green is good. Voyage's End is great. I actually think that Voyage's End is better than either of these two cards. Centaur Battlemaster has done some work for me, especially in blue green. I think it's great if you can get him with like just the unblockable enchantment. It's really good, but that's way too conditional. You're not going to run four of him and four of the unblockable enchantment. So I'm going to pick the Voyage's End here. I really think we can get this guy much later than second pick if we really want him. So another Sealock monster, an Omen Speaker, which is great. Traveler's Amulet, Wavecrash Triton. Another no white. Perforos Emissary, probably my least favorite emissary. I think we'll go with the big fatty right now. Well, we're not getting anything back in this pack. It's not like if we take Omen Speaker here. Yeah, I don't really care about the signals I send. So we got a Divine Verdict, which is great. A late Gary. I think you just got to take Gary here. I don't like being double blue and double black, but, blue black control is one of my favorite archetypes in this format. I'm interested to see if the Grand Prix yesterday influences any of the pick orders. I mean, I looked at Tom Martell's deck and I was amazed at, how well everything worked together. But then again, I mean, his win condition was Wingsteed Rider. Ta-da. So I think we'll go with the Blood Toll Harpy here. There's nothing. I mean, Staunch Hearted. Some people really like Staunch Hearted. I'm not a huge fan of him unless I'm already in Heroic. Oh, whoops. Oh, I just took the Viper's Kiss. Awesome. So we'll go with the Wave Crash Triton here. Um, I meant to right click on the. Actually, I didn't mean to click at all. But I did, so, if you're counting punts at home, number one. There will be others. It doesn't look like we're aggressive, otherwise, Cavern Lampad's probably the pick, but. So again, we're probably more controlling. So we could take. I think the better take here is just the Return Centaur. More defensive card. So we have Mnemonic Wall versus Valhide Minotaur. We don't really have. I mean, neither of them is really that great. I think 5 drops is probably what people fight over the most in Theros Draft. What 5 drops go in, what 5 drops go out. And I think 3 is one of the key uh, drops to make sure you have. You want solid 3 drops, and I don't really think that Felhead Minotaur is that solid of a 3 drop, but I think it's better than fighting 5 drops. So Unicorn versus sideboard cards. Unicorn probably has more likelihood of making our deck, although either of those is good. Sideboard cards. Again, worst card. I think I prefer a basic to Flamecast Wheel. Maybe even an off-color basic. Alright, so we have the choice of Blood Toll Harpy versus Benthic Giant. I think we'll go with the Harpy this time. Looks like we could have had, I think, 2 Blood Toll Harpies, because I think the other Blood Toll Harpy was in the next pack. Could get that Evangel again. But we just haven't seen a lot of white. Not in a situation where I think we're going to be going here. Traveler's Amulet's pretty good. In these colors, what the 1 drops are Tormented Hero or Triton Shore Thief. Annul versus a second Opaline Unicorn. I think I will take the Annul for the side. I don't think that we're going to be playing our first pick. Sure, why not? Gift of Immortality, not great. So what do we have? For black, we don't have a lot of black. Nothing really good in blue. I'm going to take the Wingsteed Rider here. Because, we still aren't sure. We aren't locked into blue-black control. we see a hopeful Eidolon and a boon, not a boon, an ordeal, and another Wingsteed Rider, we'll probably move more into the white and drop one of our other colors. What should we see back? If we're blue, we'll probably hope to get this aqueous form back. Um, I really think people are fighting over green right now. I mean, we did see a late Vulpine Goliath in the last pack, but you can, there are a bunch of green that I will take over the Vulpine Goliath. Okay. We'll take the Phalanx Leader and see if we get some more white. Look at what's, coming back the other way. I haven't had a lot of success playing the white-based heroic decks. I am more of a, I prefer the late games. I think that I do a decent job of stabilizing boards and building decks that stabilize the board and play the late game, while as I'm still not very good at drafting the aggressive decks unless they're just kind of handed to me, which, so far kind of handed to me. Maybe we'll get this Baleful Eidolon back. I doubt it. So might be taking a Benthic Giant. A Scholar would be just fine. Okay, now we just need some things to target. Either of these guys back would tell us which. Well, it's not going to tell us what color we're actually going to be in because it's going to depend on that third pack probably. Oh my. So now we just need some targets. Well, that's the best targeter there is. We could use a God's Willing or two. So these don't play in to our plan. We could be looking white-black, but there's not a lot of targets in black. So we need some targetable spells. Excuse me. Again, I hope that didn't get through. Still under the weather a bit. Probably one of my favorite ways to target a Wingsteed Rider. So we need targets. Any of the white targeters will be great. Since we don't know where we're going to be, I think Chosen is the take. So this last pack is going to be interesting. Let's take that just because. So that's something. Maybe, an ordeal would be great here. So that's one way to go. That's not going to work for us. I think. But I mean, how likely is anything going to actually die? Probably not. But of the white, blue, and black, it's probably the best. So nothing really sticks out. I don't think that was a good pick. So Last Breath is at least something to target our guys. But it's tough to go against the blue there. So let's see what this looks like. So we have one way to target our guys. 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is more for sitting back. That's more for sitting back. Could be more aggressive. It's a flyer. The idea there is you can target your Wing Stage Rider with your Last Breath. I don't think we're going to see any other way to target, so we're kind of on the drop and ordeal and prey plan. question comes: do we want a Triton Shore Thief? Do we want an annul? Oh, well, we don't want an Opaline Unicorn, probably. For the sideboard, maybe get back something. No. Howlet targets. That's a late courser. Okay, so the reason I'm playing the Traveler's Amulet is I want to have a 1-drop. This at least lets me go get and thins my deck. I'm not sure if I want Array Dissolution. 1 is okay, probably. No. I think I'm okay with that. Okay, so I think I would just prefer to have the extra planes and not the annul. So this is here. This is here. I didn't get any of the blowout ones, so this will be a little rough, I think. You know, I didn't see a Dauntless Onslaught or a the +2/+2 to target creature and scry. Wages End might not be bad. Yeah, I think I need 17 land for this deck, because really these are my only turn 1 plays that I want. Alright, let's submit it, and then we'll go from there.